Okay, in this part of my ongoing axe show and tell, I guess, today I'm going to do the boys' axes, 28-inch handle, 2.5 pound heads. Start with this pair. These are both the same axe. They're Trooper. They were, I think they're the Collins today. They're going under the Collins name once again. But they're out of Mexico. They're not. Home Depot sells them, Tractor Supply. I don't know if hardware stores carry this brand or not. Most of the time hardware stores have either True American, True Temper, or Collins. But they are the Collins pattern. They're a good axe. This one I reprofiled the handle, put a little more curve in it. This is the way they come, and they have Trooper written on them, and they're a flat handle. They're just sawed out of a dimensional piece of lumber. And I polished that one down. It's got to be again because it's got a little rust on it. You can see that they're drop forged. Which isn't a bad axe. They certainly are a good usable axe. The next ones are wood slashers. True Temper, Kelly wood slashers. These are all 4 wood slashers. This one had been through a fire. I made a handle for it. One of my first handles I made. Certainly not an expert handle, but I made it. Whoops. Is that still frozen? That's it. Well, I guess I'll set them there in the water. This one's another one. Paint's gone off from it. Guy I worked with gave me that one. That's a bought handle I put on it. And I kind of did the leather work. But leather work is not my strong point. That one still has a little of the Kelly wood slasher sticker on it. That one didn't have a handle. I made that handle for it, a little thin handle. This one didn't have a handle either. I put that handle in it. When I got it, the handle was broken. That's another wood slasher. And they're all wood slashers. They're all good axes. These two, this is a 2.25 pound True Temper flint edge. That's an older one. I don't know if you can see the insignia of it. Don't remember just where I did get it. That's another True Temper flint edge, but I think this one's 2.5 pound. I thought it said it down here. I don't see it. Well, anyway, that's another True Temper flint edge. They both are the same. Don't know if you can see that or not. Those are nice axes. Of course, I've never seen a bad axe yet. The next one, I think that's Germany or Sweden. I don't know. It's a good axe. It's a high quality axe. There's no markings on it, but the shape of it leads me to believe that. I made that handle for it. It's a nice working axe. This one here is, a lot of you won't remember, Montgomery Ward's. I don't know who made it, but it was sold under the Ward's name. Man Edge Tool made a lot of axes under contract. And the next ones are just short-handled ones. That's a no-name. I don't know who made it. It's got a steel wedge. Been around a long time. This one says tempered. I expect that one's probably same as a Trooper. It's a forged drop forged. This is a Collins, and they're 2.5. It's just the length of the handle that was put in them. This pair are Maine axes. These are old and they're collectible. These are hireable. This one's a little rough. That's a Catco, 2.25 pound Catco, little wedge. This one I don't know the true maker of it. And it is stamped 2.5. I don't have my glasses on, and I can see ETER up here, but I don't know what company that was, but I'm positive it's out of Maine. It's certainly got the profile for it. I have to get up the glass bunch down here. And these are different manufacturers. They all look pretty much the same. This one and this one are both Craftsman. very good axes. That one still has, that was the paint used. And I believe I've read that they were made by man-edged tools. That handle was in that one. I just sanded it down. Same as this one. Yeah, it says Craftsman right there on the handle. There was a crack in it. Seeing as these don't get a lot of use, I glued it. And I put that for like a little protector for overstrike and everything, and it seems to work. If it falls apart, well, we change it. This one here is a Fulton Tool Works. Don't know much about them, but they must have made some axes. I have a hatchet with that same name on it. This is Walters, which is a Canadian axe company. It's not real old. You can tell from the handle. It has one of those, I call them a board handle. And they're a usable handle, but I like the palm swells, and then down here the swells on them, you know, like these. Even though they're not much, they look better. That's a pair of Collinses I made the handles for. One is a Homesteader, and I thought the other one was they're both 2.5. This one's a Homesteader, and I thought this was Old Town, but I'm not sure on that now. The decal's hard to read. I don't have my glasses on. But they're both Collins. They're nice axes. Next to the last one is a Plum. Somebody gave it a vinegar bath. I don't use vinegar baths on axes. It gives them this greenish color. I'll use die grinder. Well, we use them for head gaskets on truck engines to get the rust off. Or I haven't tried a vapor rust, but I'm going to. And last but not least, this is a Council tool, but it's I showed a picture of it to an employee of Council Tool, and they believe it dates into the late 50s, this particular one. Lovely little axe. It's got their little stamp in it. You can't see them unless you got like a magnifying glass a lot of times. Well, that's my boys' axes for the most part. There's probably a couple others in one of the sheds that I didn't get to put together here. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Any concerns? And if I've said something wrong, correct me. Thank you.